friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you my entire orchid collection. Something that might be news to you because it was news to me, as silly as it sounds, is that orchid is actually the name of family. Just like aroid is the name of a family. Orchid is not a specific type of plant. It is a big, wonderful group of plants. Hopefully I enlightened you. I thought that everything was just called orchid. Don't know why, especially since I know how philodendron and all the other species work. But hey, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Or maybe you've been binge watching my videos and you just forgot to hit that subscribe button. Well, welcome to the little community. Also, please hit that like button. It helps me out a ton, and leave a comment while you're at it during the duration of this video. Did you like a plant? Did you not like it? Tell me why. Also, I put on one of my favorite princess dresses for you today. I hope that you like it. It has little cute puffy shoulders and puffy sleeves. And I'm wearing these little Starface acne patches. If you're wondering what those are while I'm filming, that is what they are, little acne patches. So we're going to start out with my terrarium orchid. Those are the orchids I keep in a terrarium. And my method for keeping my terrarium humid is perlite. So the perlite's all at the bottom. And let's get into the plants. So this first one I want to start you off with, and again, there's a ton of perlite all over it. This is Pleurothallis parisiensis. This is an absolutely amazing orchid. I was lucky that the guy who sold it to me. I got it from Orchid Dynasty. He had two of them. One of them was his, obviously, and this one gets to be mine, which is so cool because it is an incredible orchid. I mean, look at that. It reminds me of my Anthurium cuticuense, which is why I wanted it. But I love this orchid so much because its leaves feel like they're made out of cardboard. And then the flowers come from these little top nodules right there. And sorry, this one's a little perlite stained. I love this orchid. This is probably, if not my favorite orchid, one of my favorites. And it's just so beautiful. Just the way that it just, they look like little floating leaves. I got this one from Orchid Dynasty in Salt Lake City. Okay, the next one I also got from Orchid Dynasty in Salt Lake, and this is Restrepia striata, which is a beautiful orchid, and I love it because it reminds me of little birds. Do I need to say anything else? I love how the leaves come in. This one's been growing really great for me. Like here, for example, is a new leaf. That is happening. And all of these lighter green leaves that you're seeing are also brand new leaves as well. It is growing in moss, and I rest it whenever it needs to get watered on the perlite, and then when it doesn't need to be watered, I put it on top of the cork of my Pleurothallis. It dries out, and then I put it back, and they're a great tag team. They're a great team together, so I am going to be getting another Restrepia soon. I'm very excited. It's purple. The next two, I don't know their specific names, and I'm really sorry, especially if the guy who owns Orchid Dynasty happens to see this video. Because the number one thing he told me is like tags are the most important thing, but these weren't sold to me with tags, so technically there is no proof that they are what I bought them as. But these are two different Lepanthes, not Nepenthes, the carnivorous plants. These are Lepanthes, and I doubt that you are going to be able to get a good focus of it. Oh, there we go. And I bought another Lepanthes that was a hybrid. I cannot remember which one is the hybrid and which one is the pure one. Here's another Lepanthes. This one's actually flowering. It's about to flower. The flowers come out of the middle. Similar to the Pleurothallis, I love how these ones grow. I think that they are so beautiful. Isn't that incredible though? Look how they shake. They shake nicely. Here's a little size comparison. I got these from That Plant Friend on Instagram. They're very little. Little guys. Cute little guys. I love them. I will try to find the names for those, but I doubt that she's gonna just have memorized what those names are. She has so many orchids, so. Now let's move on to my jewel orchids. So we have this first one, and the only thing I've seen that looks like this one is Sanderiana, but honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to try to find it. But that is this bad boy, and it looks like lightning just absolutely struck this plant. This is also one that I do keep in my little terrarium just to make sure that she's living her best life. I guess used to be kept in pretty high humidity, so I just figured I'd do the same. It is giving me a new leaf right now. You can see it sticking out of the petiole right there, or the stem. And then I got this Ludisa discolor from A Succulent Day as a gift. I brought them some little plants the other day as a little friendship gift to them because I love Martha so much. She does such a great job running that shop, but she just decided to gift me with this adorable Ludisa discolor, which is a plant I have been wanting for a while. I did used to have one. If you're watching this video and you're like, wait a minute, Ashley, I just watched a video where you had that. Well, you're right, I did have one. She died because of root rot in my greenhouse. All of the plants that I've killed before basically died from that, so. Wow, amazing. This is an orchid that my friend Brooke got me, and I am going to repot it, okay, don't worry. I wasn't gonna repot it, but then someone said that orchids can throw out flower spikes when they're about to die, which made me be like, oh, so it doesn't mean that it's a good thing that it's flowering, maybe. But this is an orchid, I will get the name for you, I don't know it off the top of my head, that my best plant friend Brooke sent to me when I started liking orchids, which was super sweet because this is probably not an orchid I would have ever picked out for myself. I just found a mealybug nest on this plant. Like, it's on the outside. Well, now I will definitely be repotting and also checking my other plants. Cute! It's an oncidium. It could also be a bulbophyllum, but it's probably not. It could also be a dendrobium. I don't know orchids that well yet, but I like it. It looks just like a cute little grassy guy, but then, plot twist, orchid spike. So I hope it actually flowers and that it doesn't just die on me, but I am going to be repotting this probably tonight to make sure that it has a fighting chance. Cute! Let's talk about all of my Paphiopediums. So we'll start with my newest one and the one that just flowered. Wow! This is Paphiopedium Red Ship hybridized with Aln a Gevair, hybridized with Charles Swarthelii Bordeaux. I will have this on the screen for you. The names are pretty long, but here is this guy. He's so cool. I love the leaves. I actually got this one at North End Organic Nursery, of all places, in Idaho, here in Boise, and it blew me away that there is an orchid collector in town. The guy who owns North End is an orchid guy, which is super duper cool. I need to go back there again and see if they have some more cool orchids. Oh my god, I just totally forgot about a whole orchid. I have a Vanda orchid up there in a basket I will get down for you. Wow, oh my gosh, I almost forgot one. I guess that means my collection must be getting pretty big, so the fact that I'm forgetting them. Yeah, this one is really cool because down the leaves, it has this like bloodline. I got my friend Max an orchid from Orchid Dynasty, and it was these orchid genes names are so hard for me.
Phalaenopsis.
It's a normal orchid, whatever the normal orchids are called. I got him one of those, but it's called Bloodline, and it's a normal green leaf that has a bright red, like hot Cheeto strike through the middle of the leaf vein. And this one is very similar. It has like a bright purple leaf vein right down the middle, and it has this beautiful like mosaic-y texture to the actual leaf, and it is just so beautiful. When I saw this one, I knew instantly that I had to have it. My friend Tori was there with me. She got some orchids too. I've actually been cutting the blooms of my orchids off to encourage faster leaf growth because I'm a foliage girl. I am not a leaf girl. Except some dendrobiums look so cool. But this one, I actually decided not to cut the leaf off of. Hi! She's going up to her window. Max told me it was gonna be like this bright, deep purple red leaf, and it almost looks black in some lighting, so I wanted to see what she would look like, and I've just left her around. Apparently they can last for about 2-ish months. She's already started to kind of wilt. She used to be up here, but now she's down here. Then we have my Orchid Dynasty orchids. This is Paphiopedium malapoense JY number 1 hybridized with green apple. And that is this, and it is so good. The undersides of the leaves are this like deep purple. which just looks so incredible. And then the top of the leaves, I got this one and another one because they remind me of Hoya undulata, and your girl can't afford a Hoya undulata, but as you know, orchids are pretty inexpensive. So if you're looking for like a new plant to be into and you want something that's within a budget, even more budgetable than begonias, orchids are your girl. Every single one of these orchids cost me less than $40. I think maybe one of them was $50, but that's because it was a rare boy. But yeah, orchids are very inexpensive, and it's because there is not a lot of hype around them yet, which is great. Let's keep it that way. But I do wanna show you my orchids because I can't talk to anyone about them because no one else likes orchids except for Max and Brooke. How incredible is that though? It has this like wavy leaves. Has these wavy leaves, and it's just so absolutely jaw-dropping. And then I have this other one, which is similar. This is Paphiophyllum Linley Kubowitz, which is Delanatii variety Dunkel hybridized with Malapoense. So these ones are siblings. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? This one has this even deeper purple situation happening with her, and the leaves are super duper purple and green. This one's like a darker form, which I love a lot. I think it is just a piece of art, and I love this orchid so much. All right, my last two little orchids that I have for you are similar. This is Paphiopedium micranthum, and this one they actually gave to me as a gift at Orchid Dynasty. He said that it wasn't doing well, so if I could get it to grow, that would be great. And I did. It is putting out this little leaf right here that is brand new, so I did it. And this is an orchid that generally retails for $55 to $65, which is super cool that I was able to get it to grow, and it was a free little baby gift. And it's really cute. It's got these little purple, let's see if I can't get it to focus. Yeah, it's little purple and green spots on it. All right, and our last orchid is Paphiopedium Liberty Taiwan, which is a cross between micranthum and Hangianum, and that is this guy. Now, I will be fully honest with you, this one did lose a leaf on me. I think that I went too long without watering it, but that won't happen again. This one is a sibling of the one that I just showed you. It's a hybrid, and this one is just doing really well. Very impressed with her, but she's got this silver detail on her. Really reminds me of like a Burl Marks fantasy. This is my Vanda orchid, which I also got from Orchid Dynasty, and it just stays in here. And I don't know the actual name of it. They told me, Max will probably know, but they told me theyre, and then they didn't have a tag for it because it was so new. They hadn't made a tag yet. But check out the aerial roots on this. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing. So this one, I guess you just like set it in a bath of water once a week, and it just does its thing. Yeah, that is my orchid collection. I hope that you enjoyed seeing a bunch of different orchids. Maybe you will get some orchids now. You can go to Orchid Dynasty. They sell a ton of orchids right off of their website that you can buy. Etsy is also a really good place to buy orchids. I'll include some Etsy links in the description if you want to go check out some sick orchids. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and tweet me at PlantMeAshley. Follow me on Instagram at PlantMeAshley. Please become a member of this channel. It costs about $4.99 a month, and you get access to everything. So come hang out, come join us. It's a super fun time, as all my Discord members will tell you. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section which orchid was your favorite, which one maybe you didn't like so much, if you have a favorite orchid. If you have more orchid questions, there's a great YouTube channel, Miss Orchid Girl, who I will also link in the description that you can go check out. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next houseplant section. Thank you for watching my orchid video. I know it wasn't about philodendrons or anthuriums or Hoyas or peperomia or whatever, but I'm glad that you stuck around. Orchids are great too. All right, see you guys later. Bye.